Let me talk a little bit about our Photonics TLM. So our Photonics TLM model in general is, pretty efficient and powerful tool for simulating multisectional semiconductor devices, including lasers and amplifiers and electro-absorption modulators. So this includes like spectral dynamics, nonlinearities, like Kerr or two-photon absorption. So we can study the evolution of laser spectra while we're doing modulation, for example. But also, very importantly, we can simulate within one model. We can simulate multi-sectional devices, right? So we can imagine we have some active section. We can have some break grating form in the cavity, maybe some amplifiers and modulators attached, all integrated in one module. So, and yeah, this is possible. This is great. That's not a new functionality. So if you do those kind of simulations, you're already familiar that we can specify multiple sections here. However, working with this, it could be challenging. So the way we specify parameters in this case, we use the array of parameters. So for example, if we want to have 6 section device, then we need to specify 6 values of different length, quite naturally, right? But this is also applicable to, let's say, to gain, if we have multiple gain sections, or a context allocation, and so on. So it could be difficult to handle it. We could, quite easily do a mistake here. So how can we simplify that? So previously we added a macro, right? So little utility called visualize Photonics TLM. So we added this last release, but in this release we greatly reworked it and extended its functionality, most importantly. So first of all, we can visualize the structure. Right, so previously there was 6 section. We needed to figure out what which section does, so it was kind of hard to understand. So now what we can do, we can again see it. We can zoom in, zoom out, see there is one passive section with the grating, just a passive section, and so on. But what we added on top of that now we can actually edit those parameters for just those sections. Right, so for example, we can adjust the length of this break grating. So I click apply button and you see it automatically applies. It becomes shorter, right? I can, for example, add the grating to some of the sections, right? So for this, I just scroll down to the grating parameter and I select my grating module, and we can immediately see this also on our presentation here. So this is a really powerful tool. It really simplifies your workflow. So if you are into laser design or semiconductor active devices, so please check this out. I really believe that it could improve your experience greatly. So finally, we can just reset. If we didn't like our changes, we can reset, and you see everything is reset to the original state, and we can finish and proceed with the simulation of your laser design.